Vicky Myers has shared a message following an outpouring of love and support following her latest scenes in Coronation Street. It was a moment fans have been waiting for, as her character, Lisa Swain, finally popped the question to her girlfriend, Carla Connor, in an unexpected public display. It was giving an officer and a gentleman, as, after Carla's latest failed proposal and a row with Lisa left her in a funk heading into work at Underworld, she was ushered out of the factory as her staff informed her the police had arrived and she needed to get outside. She headed outside, only to find her nephew, Ryan Connor, poking his head out of the police car, speaking through a megaphone, before a uniform-clad Lisa stepped out of her car. Having taken down her blonde locks to show off her curly do, she proceeded to ask Carla to marry her, with a growing audience on the famous street. Having dropped to one knee, Lisa was keen for an answer. As Carla was also tossed her ring box by Lisa's daughter, Betsy Swain, she then pulled Lisa to her feet as she wanted them to be face-to-face before saying a big yes. The pair exchanged rings, while the onlookers cheered, and they then spent the rest of the day celebrating the news in the Rovers' return with the rest of Weatherfield's finest, before they headed back to No. 6 Coronation Street, excited about spending the rest of their lives together. And the big event got quite the emotional reaction on social media, with some sobbing at the scenes. Others, however, were distracted by Vicky's hairography. Vicky Myers becoming a hair ambassador when Swirla Corey commented, "Can we all agree Vicky's hairstylist ate in today's ep Swirla?" Allahai Murray wrote, "She was actually insane for the Swirla." Antipan_90 posted, "She knows everyone loves her hair, including the first admirer Carla, and she gave it to us. Swirla." Sucker for Gays added, "Lisa knows how much Carla loves her hair. She was so unhinged for this Swirla." Following the reaction, Vicky reshared a fan post to her Instagram story and said, "Kudos to all the team, especially Vicky Thomas and Damon Rochefort." She then added, "Huge thanks for the love, everyone." Pink heart emojis. It was last month that Corey writer Damon Rochefort took to X, formerly known as Twitter, and teased, "Hope all Swirla fans are looking forward to a very special double episode I've got coming up. You won't be disappointed, Corey if Corey." He put those who adored Lisa and Carla's partnership, affectionately known as Swirla, into a spin, and it appears he delivered in their eyes. Following the comments, Damon shared his own message and said, "Thanks for all the love on here, Swirla fans. Trending at No. 3 before I even had my cornflakes thanks to you early birds. Hope it lived up to your expectations." Vicky was quick to respond, as she said, "Congratulations, Damon," while Betsy star Sidney Martin also shared, "Congrats on the beautiful episode, Damon." When the cobbles of Weatherfield erupted in cheers and emotion during Wednesday night's much-anticipated double episode of Coronation Street, audiences were left talking about more than just the proposal itself. Vicky Myers, who plays Lisa Swain, has now shared a heartfelt message after fans poured love and admiration across social media, not only for the proposal but for a small, gleeful detail that distracted many viewers: her hair. The proposal between Lisa and Carla Connor, affectionately known by fans as Swirla, was a moment built from months of careful storytelling, a public, cinematic gesture that landed with a mixture of levity and genuine tenderness. But while the scene staging and the actors' chemistry dominated headlines, an unexpected conversation thread grew around Vicky's hair, prompting compliments, memes, and even a playful label that one fan dubbed hairography. Vicky has responded to the reaction and thanked fans and the creative team for their support, offering a candid peek behind a moment that, on screen, felt both spontaneous and perfectly orchestrated. The setup for the proposal was classic so-planned theater, real emotions housed inside a playful, slightly theatrical conceit. Carla Connor, Allison King, arrived at the Underworld factory still stung from a recent failed proposal and a sharp row with Lisa. Tensions ran high after neighbor David Platt's discovery of notes that hinted at a complicated past for Lisa. The sort of revelation that naturally breeds mistrust and leaves wounds that need careful tending. What followed was an elaborate, affectionate ruse. Underworld staff ushered Carla outside, worried that the police had arrived on the cobbles. A police car, sirens, and anxious colleagues set the scene for a turn toward trouble. Except the twist was to be love. Ryan Connor's head popped from the police vehicle, delivering a cheeky and perfectly timed wink to long-term viewers. Then Lisa stepped out of the car in uniform, hair freshly revealed and loose.